never been the same. What's up? What's up? Australia. What's up? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Yasmin? Laughing at these slow ass motherfuckers on TikTok. People so slow. People so slow, y'all. I don't. What's up, Pimp says? People so slow, y'all. They don't understand the magnitude of this whole fucking TikTok shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, if the crazy thing was, I had 270,000 views in less than 24 hours. I got about 500 motherfuckers in that bitch talking shit, but I got 3,000 subscribers off that one 3,000 followers off that one video. Like, y'all so dumb. That's why y'all still sitting at 26,000 followers that y'all been sitting at since I jumped on this shit 6 months ago. Y'all don't know content. Y'all don't know content when y'all see it. Y'all don't. Hey, they don't know the magnitude of this shit, man. They don't know, man. That's why I be laughing at they dumb ass. I be like, boy, some of these women really dumb as shit. Some of them hoes take shits, can't clean their ass good. Panties be having dookie berries and that motherfucking everything. What I say, Yasmin? Hey, they don't know content when they see it. And plus, y'all, this is the whole thing, man. People just slow as fuck. Jasmine, click that link, Jasmine. People just slow, man. You can't be mad at people for being slow. That's why I sit back and I watch motherfuckers struggle on that internet. They be trying to post whatever they can to try to get them some followers. I be looking at they dumb ass like, you out of there. Your shit is going nowhere fast. We hit 80,000 yesterday and shot past 80,000 in 24 hours. Like, motherfuckers gonna be hating on me for so long. They're gonna have me at 500,000 followers in 6 more months. Fucking idiots. Yasmin, click the link, Yasmin. Let's talk about it.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, I can't remember exactly what you said, but I swear to God, you said it word for word what happened to me.
What I say?
She when she was talking about he wanted to marry her within 6 months, she was getting ready to move to a place where he was at, leaving her house and buying him a truck and all that kind of stuff. And you said something, I can't remember what it was. I'm going to have to go back and look at it. But I said, damn, that's the exact same thing I did.
I'm finna tell you something. I tried to talk some sense into that woman. I had a phone conversation with her. I tried to talk some sense into it, and I just don't see her changing. She's
it's new.
No, she just so far gone. And then they on two different levels. Like, for instance, she's 41, he's 27. He been locked up. He been locked up for 7 years. He don't even know what it's like to be an adult yet.
Exactly.
He still got 2 more years left. So with all that being said, this man hasn't even begun to live his fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
She's so wrapped up. That nigga finna get home. She gonna lose everything she got, her job, her car, everything. She talking about he wants to marry her. And I said, what the fuck did you say when he told you that? She talking about, I asked him, how the fuck do you do that? I said, oh my God, she is gone.
Yeah, let me tell you something. A guy, the second one I was talking to, said he wanted to get married. Do you know that nigga asked me to buy the rings?
So which one of them did you marry?
Neither one of them. Thank God. Thank God.
I'm trying. What's up, Belinda? I'll be just trying to see, like, in my mind, you know, like, I was just basically trying to tell her, like, understand who you are first as a woman. You got kids. You got kids. Let's say he's up for review right now. Let's say he possibly makes parole. The nigga from Fort Worth, Texas, home of the grimiest niggas you ever want to run across.
Right.
And then every time you ask him how he gonna get money when he get out, he say, how you think I got in here? That's all I know how to do is get money. That didn't let you know that you was dealing with a kid right then and there. So for the rest of your 41 and up years, you're gonna be dealing with a nigga going back and forth to the penitentiary, back and forth, because you see why I'm in here. This is how I get money. So
that'll be jeopardizing her nursing license too, because I'm gonna tell you, I have a family member that ended up with somebody like that, and she ended up losing her nursing license because they raided her house.
I'm gonna tell you how she gonna lose her jobs. When she, first of all, if you on here talking to me about what's going on, if you had a phone call with me and you understand, you know, that if your relationship's solid, first of all, ain't nothing I can say on this internet gonna make you question your relationship unless you already had doubts about it. Right?
That's right.
And then for you to get on here and tell us all these things that you having doubts about, but still go against everything I'm trying to tell her. I'm just listening to her talk. And I already knew mid in the conversation, not even 10 minutes into the conversation, I said, she gone.
I think it's the fascination about a guy that used to be on the street, then they go in prison, you know, they get out and work out and do all this kind of stuff.
I don't think it's with her. I think with her is she's older and he's young, and she's probably never had somebody that probably looks like him.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. And I don't know how he look. I can just tell, you know, from looking at her, not down in her or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It was right at all. It was just they have two different types. You can just tell. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Okay, the second dude that I was talking to, right? We had been talking. I was a traveling healthcare worker too. I met him, like I told you, on a Facebook dating app. I didn't know he was in prison at first. I was just on the app. We had started talking, ended up being, you know, friends, and then it developed into something else. Let me ask you something. Now that I'm going back to school to get another degree, I told him, you know, I'm not financially stable, and he was willing to help me. Okay, fine and dandy. Why did he double back and send me a text? He didn't tell me on the phone. He shot me a text message saying that you're selfish. All you do is think about yourself. I'm constantly sending you money. You got 3 fucking credit cards, and I'm just done. I can't deal with it no more. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't do nothing. This was all based about money, but he the one sending them. I'm just trying to figure out where did that stem from? What was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me any insight?
I
I
think
haven't talked to him since. I mean, it don't make sense.
no, I think so. I don't know. I think when we locked up, we think the world revolves around us. We don't know about bills. We don't know about none of that shit because we locked up. They pay our bills for us. We ain't thinking about what you got to
But
do.
he was helping. He was helping paying some of my bills. I didn't ask him, but he felt like he was like, "Okay, you got this. I'm gonna try to help you. You trying to finish nursing school and all this kind of stuff." And he was trying to help, and I was like, "Okay, I never really asked for no money."
Yeah, but you was an investment. You was an investment. He was putting money into you, so
and it was taking too long.
It was taking too long to retract. You feel me? But I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit.
But wait a minute, before you say that, let me tell you one incident when it happened when I went to go visit him. I used to go every weekend because it was like 2 hours. It was a 2-hour drive from where I was to where he is. And one day I came in, and you know how you come in, you get a kiss and all that kind of stuff. He acted like he was scared to kiss me. I was like, what the fuck? Huh?
When you came in the house?
When I came to go see him, yeah.
He was scared to kiss. Maybe he was talking to one of them guards or something. I don't know. These niggas done got mad weird. And I ain't gonna lie to you. These women have drained me.
They shouldn't.
I'm not lying to you.
Hey, don't let it. It's a disappointment. I know it is.
It's a disappointment because I see so many dodo birds, and I'll be like, I need to take a week off from all this shit and just let these motherfuckers crash out. Like, I really do. Like, it's so draining to see these dodo birds, and to fight against it, they would rather try to dirt me versus just leaving my opinion where it be. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, you fucking, I'm looking
and it's
at
coming, it's coming from a good place, and they need to see that, you know. And then somebody said, I think your cousin said it, your kinfolk said it. They're not gonna come back and tell you. They're not gonna tell you.
Block me and everything. These women, these motherfuckers are so stupid, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. These prison wives are so dumb. I don't believe none of y'all shit gonna work.
I was dumb.
I'm turning into the new Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna start telling these hoes, look at you. You think that nigga wants your ugly ass? You ain't even quite
that. Do that. It's not your personality though.
The internet loves negativity. They love it. They love it. Because for the simple fact, if I would have got on her cool, calm, and collective and would have been like, prison wives, y'all need to just chill out. Fuck these niggas. But since I'm screaming at them, they like, whoa, what the fuck? It's something negative. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to learn how to finesse this fucking internet. I learned it. And that's why I can wake up on any given day and say, I'm going viral today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I know what they like to see. But the draining part about it is when I look at them, I be seeing they be so far gone. I be like, you fucking idiot.
And when they get hurt, it hurts like hell.
I already watched that.
That's a hole with a lot of sand in it that you trying to get out of, because it hurt me to my core. That hurt me to my core.
They don't even know I be looking at them. I be watching some of their videos. I can tell them days when they down and depressed and they just forcing themselves to keep going. I can tell them days. I laugh at them. I be looking at them. I be like, you fucking dodo bird.
Because they cuss you out. They do cuss you out.
I gave you the handbook to this shit. I gave it to you. And you still,
I don't understand it, because I know for a fact the first guy that I talked to, when I say that nigga used to talk crazy to me, and I accepted it. Mm-hmm. But I was in a place where I was trying to get myself together, and I thought I could probably I needed a little boost or something, but it's up to me to get myself together. Nobody can make you do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he used to take credit for, well, I helped you do this. I told you to move here. I told you to do this. I told you to do this. And you said you was going to do what the fuck you supposed to be, and just cussing me out and belittle me and stuff. And I know that happens
Be
because
like,
they have that aggressive mentality already. Like they talking to another inmate when they get upset.
I just think it's so sad and depressing to look at these motherfuckers and be like, girl, do you not know? Like, I can change my whole niche and start talking about something else. I already got the platform. I'm a boom regardless. But I done became passionate about this shit to want to see people, you know what I'm saying, to do better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once I see it, it's like the nigga who was running his mouth about me on the internet from behind the penitentiary walls. He done changed his whole niche. Now he ain't talking about me no more. He got like 2 prison wives sitting up on the platform with him, and he telling them how they can do better with their life and they can be a better person and don't end up
because he know the shit is wrong what they doing up, and then the majority of them are doing it. Because I don't ran into 2. And what she talk about? You are funny.
Talking about, she said, "Oh my God, you're funny." It's talking about me.
What's funny?
Because I said I'm gonna start telling their ass, your motherfucking ass, your ugly ass. That nigga don't want your ugly ass. Matter of fact, I started it. Matter of fact, if TikTok wouldn't be so strict, boy, they ass would be. Boy, I'd be doing 150,000 views every single day. I just
strict about what?
Like, it's certain shit I can't say. That's why you don't never hear me, like when I make these videos, you don't never really see me cussing on these videos.
I see other people cussing.
Yeah, but they got my tax ID number and everything, so they be strict on my ass.
Oh.
So like whenever I started getting paid from this shit, I had to fill out a tax form. A lot of people just they got over 10,000 and filled that shit out, and just like, I actually took this shit as a business. Like, so it was a whole nother level for me. And what they don't understand is I just started talking about this shit a month ago. I know they go to sleep, huh?
I just don't understand, because the last guy I was talking to, I didn't even know when he was getting out, to be honest. He kept feeding, they gonna change the law, they gonna move this, I'm in this section. I hope they change it, but they ain't change it. They'll let these repeat offenders get out, yada yada yada. But mind you, when I first started talking to him, I said, I'm not gonna be here no longer than 3 or 4 years, and maybe that stuck with him. Maybe that's why he let me go, because I wasn't for that shit. I'm not gonna sit and wait. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot out of you. And then when they get out, you're right. You might not be compatible. You still in love with the dream that was sold to you while they behind those bars. But once they get behind them closed doors with you in that same house, you better be ready.
You better be ready. She said, I know you just want to slap the stupid out of us. She said, Rumshaker said, so in your experience, have you ever come across a married prison couple that was successful? Never seen it. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? I saw
people don't tell you the whole backstory. They don't tell you how before that motherfucker became successful, how that nigga or she put that nigga through the goddamn mud.
Right.
They don't tell you that shit. They don't tell you that. They got this other couple on there that they be tagging in my videos. Look, they had a successful relationship. I said, that's all they showing you.
Right. Because it was a light-skinned man and a white lady, I want to say, that do videos together. They're always on together. He used to be locked up. I don't know their story. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know what happened.
The black dude and the white girl?
I think so. He's real light-skinned.
Yeah, you know, they old school. He old school, but I don't got nothing against them, but they be trying to remake all my videos. I'll be watching their ass.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just came across it.
Do all men in prison cheat, and then he'll tell his story, and then she'll be like, coming from a real man. I'll be like, girl, sit your stupid ass down somewhere. Sit the fuck down somewhere. You a dodo bird too. Talking about, I guess she got out. He got out before her, and she held him down. He held her down, and all this. Girl, that nigga was fucking. Hell is you talking about while you was locked up? Shut up. Ain't no man in his right mind got the strong enough willpower to hold a woman down in prison. I don't care how much he love her and adore her. We are just not built like a woman. I'm
gonna tell you. I asked the first one. I said, "Well, if I was locked up, would you be holding me down like I'm holding you down?" He said, "I'm gonna be honest, nah." He told me straight up. I said, "Well, damn," and I still fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? They won't.
Strong enough. We just not strong enough to try to hold a woman that like we probably will come see you every so often and make sure you.
But you ain't gonna move to another state and buy you a car and all that. Hell no. Nah.
That woman says she been knowing him 6 months, and she is gonna move to another state and marry him and buy him a truck. He 27.
I did that. I told you I did that. I bought my first one a truck. I did do that. I didn't buy it. I co-signed it so he could have it. I didn't buy it cash out.
How much did you put down?
I ain't put down shit. I just co-signed with him. My credit was good enough so he could get it.
0 down.
Oh, I don't know what he did. He knew the dude. You know, they knew each other. So that was on him. I ain't have nothing to do with it. And after we broke up, I told him I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't send me no note if he can't make it. I'm not paying it. Don't send nothing to me. It's over. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, like I said, people in prison understand when they in prison, their loved ones in prison. I think just a man is in love with the thought of you and you give him hope. And these women are so fucking stupid. And I hope all of them come in here and watch this shit. These fucking prison wives, they the stupidest bitches I ever seen in my damn life.
Well, only the men on the inside, you know, you sending them money, you're giving them conversation, you showing them a little ass and a little this and a little that, because everybody got a phone in prison now. That's common.
They so stupid, man.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
And that phone, I heard somebody said they was having phone sex and all that kind of stuff. Oh my God.
You don't know this person once he come home. He's a completely different person. Even if you married the man and y'all had a great life, if he have to go lay down for a stretch, he is going to be a completely different person. Yeah.
Because of what they have to deal with on the inside. One of the guys used to always tell me, you just don't know what I have to deal with. Yeah. I used to talk to him, and it like every 2 or 3 minutes, they was coming in the room. Want this, want that. You want to buy this, you want to buy that. You want this, you want that. I'm like, damn. And I could see the expression and the tolerance that he did not have for it. And then sometimes when he talked to me, that same way he was talking to them inmates, he would talk to me like that. I used to have to check him. I was like, I'm not one of them motherfucking inmates.
Mm-hmm.
He told me I don't know how to talk to a man.
Well, they so caught up into this.
I'm from the hood. I know I have a rough mouth. I do know that. I can say some slick shit. I can say a lot of slick shit, but you're not finna disrespect me. I've calmed down a whole lot, but you're not finna talk to me in kind of way and tell me what I can and what they do. They tell you what you can and what you cannot do, what you can wear, who you can talk to, what time you need, and why you didn't answer the phone, why you don't call me, all kinds of shit. I'm like, damn, that goes with the territory.
You know how long it took me to break out of that cycle? He said, hey, I'm a new sub from TikTok. I wish we had this type of form when I was married. Boy, hey, y'all, this shit is crazy, man. You know, I was sitting up thinking, man. I was sitting up thinking earlier today. I was sitting in my truck for hours, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And I was just like, do I really want to just start talking about something else? Because at this point, I basically created this whole YouTube channel to help. I created this whole YouTube channel to help women.
And continuing to do it. That's what you want to do. You do it.
I mean,
don't let nobody distract you.
No, nobody is distracting me. It's just starting to become overwhelming.
Because it upsets you?
Yeah, because people so stupid. I'll be like, you dumbass. I'll be like, I done got to the point where I'm tired of trying to tell them in a respectful way. And you know, I didn't like Kevin Samuels at first. And now I understand why he was the way he was, because when you try to tell people the truth in a positive manner, it never, they don't listen to it.
Well, then switch it up. Tell them the way you need to tell them. Don't stop it.
I'm about to go in on that. No, I'm finna. Last night I stayed up like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was working on this book. It's a prison inmate book. And the name of it gonna be something different, but I'm gonna just give you an outline of it. It's like the Love Bomb prison.
Oh yeah,
handbook.
Yeah.
Like this.
Let me tell you something else. I hear a lot of the ones that's been on there, and they always seem to say, well, he let me meet his mother. Oh, and the children call me. Let me tell you the experience I had. The first one, that lady told me, don't you ever come back around my house again after we broke up.
Damn.
Yeah. Old lady. So just because you meet their mother don't mean shit.
That's what I was trying to tell old girl. She was like, yeah, but I do this and I'm around his son. Hold on, sweetheart. So if you met this man 6 months ago and he already got his 9-year-old son calling your phone, how dumb are you?
Exactly. But look, check this out.
Not gonna be around my kids within 6 months.
Not only that, after we had broke up, I was with her throughout the whole time he was locked up, looking out for his mother. And after his father passed away.
What was you doing?
Sent the video of the funeral. The whole 9 yards. There were 2 other people in his family, were killed. A lot of shit I held down, and you just gonna glorify somebody. I just couldn't understand it. That shit broke my heart, especially when his mama told me, you're not welcome around here no more.
She said, what's up? What's up, boy?
Hey, Kid Fo.
Who that right there in the building, cuz?
That's Yasmin.
Yes, what's popping?
What's popping, baby?
You know how we coming, man. Just on her listening to the goats, the goats, you understand me? And salute to all the goats in the chat, you understand me? We're gonna call it the goat chat, you understand me?
Yeah. But like I was telling you, all that stuff that they giving you talking to this family member, that family member, the daughter, the son, the grandson, it don't mean nothing at the end of the day. That just, to me, that's just something to make you feel comfortable.
Make you feel comfortable for all the shit you're doing. He like, baby, you think I'll let you meet my kids and shit if I was playing you? Hell yeah, because the mama ain't on it too, idiot.
They don't care. They don't care.
That nigga smoking on that gas.
Don't care. That's crazy.
Where you go, good?
Man, I had to go. You said where I go, cuz?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about off the camera?
Yeah, I thought I seen you smoking on that dope.
Oh yeah, you know how we come.
Look at you.
So your third. You know how we come.
That's a fact.
No one will be lit.
Man, today I was sitting there and you see how Netta Wade, she a prison wife too, I believe, what she was, and she just like, I know you be want to slap the shit out of us because she done already accepted the fact, like, she know that this nigga doing. She know these niggas ain't shit. And I laugh at these niggas. Let's be honest, the family don't want to be bothered, and if the woman can and we'll do everything, they are happy. That's a fact. Put it like this, I don't know, but some families, they be happy to be a part of that woman that's taking all the stress off of them. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, girl, you can come over here anytime you want to. You know what I'm saying? And they'll play on that woman, you know what I'm saying, to keep the stress off of their ass. You feel me? He done what?
Yeah.
All these years, he finally done met somebody that's gonna put money on his books and look out for him. Girl, come over here. We family. And you know how black folks is. Everybody family. Everybody, you could be talking to one person, you come around, girl, you the best thing ever happened to him. Be lying like a motherfucker until another bitch pull up. You hear me? Like, come on, my nigga. Man,
and to make it so bad, she talked about the female that he's with now, like a dog.
Man. man. She out of
But
there.
all of a sudden, they all lovey dovey. It's one big happy family. They married, and I wish and I hope for the best for them because I don't have nothing to do. That was just a part of my life.
I came in late, cuz. Can you just give me a breakdown of what's going on?
I was talking about we were just talking about a recap of last night about old girl, about how
Oh,
fucking
Sanjay.
about how
You cracked me up last night. I was dying last night when you were talking. I said this. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, Lord have mercy.
Oh, man,
who is this Miss X?
that's 'cause my
Hello,
cousin.
hello. Hi, J King. I'm sorry, I'm the girl that was in the chat just now, telling you about my sister. Just wanted to thank you really quick for having this channel because
Hold on,
I
what?
really needed this at a moment in time. So I just really appreciate that you giving your time to try to educate these women because I was in the same situation years ago.
How did you find this
So I
channel?
completely understand the way you're trying to express yourself. So thank you so much. I just wanted to say that first and
Hey,
foremost.
hey, hold on, Miss X. Miss X. Hold on.
She jumped out quick, didn't she?
Miss X.
She said she's
Yes,
supposed to
I'm
come
here
back. Thank you.
Hey, where did you find this channel at?
on TikTok.
So you said your sister dating somebody, or you was in that situation?
I was actually married at one point. So I got a
Wow.
divorce.
How long was you with him off in there?
I was with him for 6 years.
And he got out.
He got out actually about 8 or 9 years later after we divorced. But we were previously in a relationship before he went to prison, and I tried to continue it. And I wanted to marry him. I was in love with him, so I didn't care whether he was in jail. I just wanted to be with him. And then when he actually got sentenced, um, yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
So what
I
did you
tried my best.
learn from it? What happened?
In the relationship, well, I started to notice that I was depleting myself. I was just doing too much. I did not have a car, so traveling, I had to go by charter bus. We had a child. I had to take my child with me most of the time. His family was not really supportive. It was a lot, and you know, it felt as if I was on my own. So like they would make excuse not to go up there, and I would be the one always standing in. So I was taking the weekly visits, and when they had things that I guess they wanted to discuss alone, they would either take my child with them to visit him, but I was never a part of the family dynamic.
What you
Is the
mean?
way it felt for me.
What you mean not a part of it if you was married? Man.
They I felt like they never really warmed up to me. They weren't really receptive towards me. They only wanted my daughter, my child. That was their blood. That's who they wanted to be with. So a lot of times I was just kind of excluded out of a lot of things, even outside of the relationship with him. It was just I wanted to establish a kind of rapport because we're the ones on the outside that need to get to know each other, and it just didn't feel cohesive. And it's not like we didn't get along. It's just it never really, you know what I mean? We never really became meshed as family, and I really needed that because my family hated him. They were not supportive at all. They were every time I mentioned anything about my marriage, I just stopped mentioning it because they were so combative. It was, I felt alone, and he didn't understand that. He was very self-absorbed, very.
Hey, so you said your sister, you said your sister married somebody too, or your friend married somebody too that's in prison right now, or he got out?
My friend, I consider her a sister because I've known her for so many years. She got into a relationship. She was always actually supportive of my marriage, so I felt the need to give her the same respect, to reciprocate that. So I encouraged it because she, as the same as me, she knew this guy. for a long time. He went to prison. She found out that he was in prison. So they were together for a little while, then he broke up, and then she found out he was in prison. So she went to go visit him, established a relationship with him. And then they separated again.
Yeah.
While he was still in prison. So I think that went on for like maybe 10 to 15 years. He just got out. He just did 20 years.
And he a sex offender.
He's level 3. Yes.
Lord have mercy.
And yeah.
So the nigga out here, goddamn, he playing with little kids.
I don't know if he's still doing it, but I know that's what he got convicted for. It's a serious situation. I mean, it's to the point. This is a very well-established woman. She owns her own house. They got very attached during the pandemic, and she is all in. She's all in. And I'm scared for her. Not scared for her because they don't have any children together, and they don't. She has older children, so it's not like I'm afraid for any young people around. But I'm just afraid that she just sold herself to the devil. Like she went to the extreme to try to prove that this relationship would work out of prison, and it's ruining her life. Like now her neighbors know. She's lived on this block for like 15 years now. So now all the neighbors know about him. It's, and he doesn't understand the
don't want him
technology.
living there, probably. Don't even want him living there.
No, that block is filled with kids.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, cuz. What you say?
So, what's your name? What's her name?
Miss X.
Miss X.
Hello.
Miss X. I appreciate you coming on my Kids Motel tonight. We definitely appreciate that. So let me ask you a question. Let's talk about your situation. You said you was with a guy and you were 6 years while he was inside the penitentiary?
Yes.
And his family didn't want to accept you, or they didn't want you to come on any visits with him down there. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, it was like how do I explain this? It was like I was the scapegoat for everything. If they would make excuse not to go up there and make it seem like he wanted to spend more time with me. So they would say, for instance, if I had packaged, if I had groceries, things to take to him, I would need help because I didn't have a car. So instead of taking a charter bus, I would ask a family member, and they would always say, oh, well, the car is broken and I have to do this weekend. I can't really do it. And it was always that excuse. But when they were able to go up there, they never really invited me to go up there with them. And I understood that, because I wanted that separate time with him. But why can't we engage outside of the prison without him?
Y'all had a child together as well?
Yes.
Wow. So hold up. So when he got out, look, because I was listening, but it slipped my mind. So when he got out, how long were y'all together?
When I already divorced him before he got out. He got out about 10 years after we divorced.
You got sick of it?
I got tired of the way I was being treated, from what he didn't understand is the financial responsibilities that I had to take on alone, on top of the fact that I have to take his calls. Like I'm already spending enough money. His family is not really helping.
When you left him, did your life change?
I mean, yeah, it definitely changed as far as
like financial change.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely. Well, that is necessary. That was necessary only because I was going through a transition at the time between jobs and careers. So I was expecting that to happen, but for me, it was the emotional strain. I never wrote enough letters. I was never home when he wanted me to be. When he called, it was always that. Who are you with? Where are you going? Right. He would call me and he would sit quiet on the phone to make sure there was no one in the room, to see if he heard any male voices. Who's that? whose dog is that?
told y'all.
Yes.
Why is that cat
Yes.
meowing? It was
Yes.
always something. And I just got sick of it.
Y'all didn't see my video. I said, them niggas be calling home talking about, who is that? Shut
He
up.
did that every phone call. He would sit quiet. I'm like, dude, you know I'm paying for this, right? Yeah, so talk to me. Another thing too that was really big for me, y'all, was the fact that he didn't want to discuss anything deeply emotional with me. And I at first thought that I was being too sensitive. But what I realized was that I was trying to get to know him. I don't feel like he was trying to get to know me at all. When we would, like on the visit, for example, we would talk, but it was always about what he planned to do when he got out. Oh, I had a dream that we went here and we traveled there and we did this and we're going to do that. And it was always the promises and the let's look forward to this, when I really needed to talk to him about what was going on presently.
What type of weird ass nigga is this here, man? This nigga talking about he had a dream that they was on an island.
Yes, he used to say shit like that, like, oh, babe, I can't wait to get home so we can go fly around the world. And yeah, and I can't wait to get home. It was always he can't wait to get home. But I have pressing issues.
Around the world.
How the fuck you
Yeah.
what the nigga
I have pressing present day issues.
So this nigga had dreams of y'all being on the island, y'all was gonna fly around the world. Cuz must have had some money in the dirt. He must have some money.
Right. Who's putting the money in for this is what I'm trying to figure out. Shit. Oh, excuse me. But you know what I mean.
She said,
You right. You are so right. You are so right.
Around the world, nigga. I need to stop putting money on your books, nigga, so I can.
Right. We gotta save
I'm
up
trying to figure
apparently,
out
because goddamn.
how's he gonna fly out the world when he just getting out of prison? You can't even get a damn passport.
He just never wanted to focus on what we needed to focus on.
Hey, I had to tell one of these prison wives one day, she gonna talk about when her husband get out, they gonna take a trip. She asked
a lot of them say that.
She made a video talking about that her husband asked her. She posted a video and it said, she said, what do you want to do when you first come home? He said, I want to go around the world and I want to go to some island in one of them cars that Birdman had in a video or some shit. And she told me, you talking about the one with the orange seats? And I'm looking at her like, you dumb bitch. You finna bitch, y'all so stupid. This nigga got you thinking you can afford a foreign, bitch. That's how dumb y'all are. Huh?
I would actually be rolling my eyes in disgust. But because I didn't want to upset him, because he's going through enough being in prison, I didn't want to upset him.
Her eyes in disgust when that nigga
I used to be rolling my eyes at him. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I gotta pay bills present day, and you talking about what you want to do in the future, man? Get out of here with that.
See, that's
what they do. I had one tell me that has been in there for quite some time, didn't have a diploma, never tried to get a GED, talking about, oh, when I get out, I'll have the best job. I'm going to go, I can just walk on somebody's job and pick up a shovel and start working. I was like, nigga, what?
No, you can't.
That's the crazy shit, though. They got all of that in there to help them. They can get their GED. Some of them even getting college degrees.
He does not do any of that.
Walk on and grab a shovel and start working like he a goddamn. Who the fuck these niggas think they is? Cuz
who they think they talking to? We out here in the real world.
Hey, did y'all hear what she said? She said some great stuff, and I hope all the women around the world heard what Miss X said. She said this dude used to just call her, who there? Not say nothing on the phone. He trying to listen. Ask her what she doing, where she been, where she at. Like, what type of woman want a dude who gonna be asking them where they at? What you doing? Calling them all the time. Where they gone? Doing all that extra stuff. Now, ladies.
But listen to this. The thing is, if you tell them that let me go ahead and take care of this business. Oh no, let me stay on the phone with you. I want to go with you. I'm like, what? So I got to hold the phone, talk to you, and walk and do.
I used to forward my phone calls from my landline to my cell phone. That's how deep it was.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't talk about it because right before I came home, well, we only had phones my last year in prison. But right before I came home, shit, hey, baby, I didn't even know she was doing it. I just call home and goddamn me, she be like, oh, I transferred the phone to the cell phone. So I don't know about having to make them do it because it was just natural. But goddamn, the nigga told you better transfer that call. You trying to make sure that nigga.
No, he didn't.
Everything.
He didn't know that I can do that.
He won't be
in the grocery store.
And everything.
He didn't know I could do that. I just did it because I wanted to, because I wanted him to have that trust in me. But what I realized is that I was putting my own self through the ringer instead of just being honest with him and being like, listen, I understand that you're in there. It's bad enough my heart, my mind is in there. Give me a break. And it was just always more. It was just always a constant stream of stress coming out of that prison towards me. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll be honest with you. I ghosted him. I can't ghost him but so much because he is my kid's dad, but I did ghost him. I just stopped going and I stopped writing. That was just, I sent him a birthday card and he sent me a pissed off letter. That was it for me. I was done.
What are you saying? Can you give us like a little bit? I know you not reading.
No, it's okay because I'm so over it now. I'm done. But what happened was, and like I was telling y'all, I didn't write enough. I didn't call enough. I never did enough. So it just so happened that day there was a festival happening. And he had got moved further away. So now he's like 4, almost 5 hours away, to the point where I have to take an overnight trip just to get there. Like I said, at that time, I'm young. I don't have a vehicle. So I go on the overnight trip. I get there super early in the morning. There's a festival. I don't know anything about this festival. So now I'm stuck. By the time count came, it was already afternoon. I've already been there for like 4 hours. It's already, we've lost so much time. He's pissed. So when he comes through the door, this is the very last visit. When he comes through the door, we're trying to have a good rapport, but he's too mad. I'm there late and blah, blah, blah. So I go to the vending machine and I'm looking around for a girl that I was on the bus with because I owed her money. She bought me breakfast. So I wanted to pay her back or whatever. So she was like, meet me on the floor, by the vending machine. I didn't see her, but I'm looking around. I did not know that was a violation.
That's a top violation. What you looking at? You supposed to be looking at him.
That's what happened. There was a huge.
Hold up.
You can't look around. You better not look another group's way. What you looking at? They want to know why you looking at them.
Oh, he said that to you. What you looking at?
Yeah, he didn't say it there. He waited till we sat back down because I noticed he was grilling me the whole time, but he didn't say anything because the guards were right there. So once we sat down, he was like, so what the fuck were you looking at? Just like that. Excuse me, y'all. But that's exactly how I said. I'm like, what's the problem? I'm looking for, oh, that's who you looking for? You looking for a girl? You looking for some female on some bus? I'm like, oh my God, I needed to pay her back. Pay her back when you get back to the fucking bus. He was so upset by that. What I realized was that he wasn't necessarily upset by that. He was upset about everything that went on that day. And the fact that I came on the overnight trip to see him. I got soaking wet. It started pouring that morning. So now my outfit is ruined. My hair is destroyed. I'm feeling like crap. I'm already emotional. And instead of saying, babe, thank you so much for even coming up here. Thank you so much. All I wanted was gratitude. All I wanted was a thank you. And I got so little of that. It was few and far between.
All you got was, what the fuck was you looking at them so hard?
That's exactly what I got, my brother. That's what I got.
I got that too when I went.
And,
yep.
Right.
That's what
now,
they do.
A week later is his birthday. I come back home. I'm like, damn, I'm feeling terrible. I'm like, that was a horrible visit. He's already further away. This is getting worse. So I'm like, okay, I got to bring this energy down. So I write him a beautiful letter, send him a wonderful card. I'm going to see you soon. I promise. See you up there in a couple of weeks. Blah, blah, blah. He sends me hate mail. I don't appreciate the way you disrespected me on the visit. if you come up here with that attitude, I'm done. I didn't have any attitude, nothing. I was just sad that we wasted so much time because of the festival and the count, everything. By the time we got to see each other, we only had about maybe 3 hours, if that.
Yep. Right.
For a whole overnight trip. Never once did I get a, you know what, babe, listen, something, I'll make it up to you. Thank you so much for even giving a shit about my jailbird ass around here. Thank you for even loving me. I didn't get any of that.
Let me ask you a question, Miss X. So, did you know as soon as you left, you wasn't coming back? Or did you make it to the house and start thinking about it and saying, I ain't never coming back up here?
I was conflicted. When I got home, I was still mad. But after a while, I started to think, you know what? Let me reconcile. I need to fix this. Because I knew he wouldn't. I knew he wouldn't. He would let it fester. And then when I got up there, it would be another battle again. So I was like, I need to write him so that he understands, that I didn't understand that I was being disrespectful. Like, I don't know all the prison rules. Like, what the hell, So I don't know. He just sent back. He was just like, oh well, like I should have known better kind of attitude. So I was just kind of like, oh my God.
Yeah, they don't want you looking around.
Because when you was locked up, was that a thing down there?
Was what a thing?
Looking around.
Looking around.
I ain't never had some type of problem.
It wasn't intentional. I was looking for the girl. She said, come find me on the floor. So I was like, all right, I'll see if I see you. But I didn't see her.
Let me tell you something. I ain't just trying to say I'm this almighty nigga, but I did a lot of time by myself. So when I started receiving visits, when I took my relationship serious the last 18 months or whatever, I already had a name for myself on the yard. I was affiliated with a fucking notorious gang. Niggas knew not to go to visit me looking at your fucking woman. What? Nigga, get back to the compound and stomp a mud hole in your bitch ass. Your woman, a solid nigga, your woman ain't even finna be looking nowhere else but you. She ain't finna be looking at none of these weak ass niggas up in here. These niggas ain't got shit to come home to, no nothing. Niggas just sitting in there waiting. Niggas sitting in that bitch just look. Hey, I used to be in visitation. And of course, I'm curious. Like, my woman understood, nigga. I've been gone for years. Hell, nigga, I'm seeing bad bitches come in this bitch. And I'm like, God damn, I know my bitch bad, but goddamn, this bitch ass fat. I'm like, what? This is what I'm gonna come on to. I already knew, So, like, I kind of already had a clue in my head, like, I'm finna be an animal. I didn't know they looked so good out there. I've been gone for 8 fucking years. Well, but your woman, if my woman lean down or tie her shoe or something, what you looking at? Hell no. Because you can hang, I'm going to give you the rope, you can hang your fucking self. You know what I'm saying?
But in an environment like that, it's normal to look around and see people just looking at families or kids or something like that. It ain't like we looking at another nigga.
Yeah,
like what the hell would I want to do that for? It's bad enough he's in there.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
fucking gummies out of there.
Oh my God, I ain't never been insecure in my life. Like,
when I first got out, you know what I used to do? She'd be like, give me a kiss, but I'm finna go to Walmart. Walmart was literally, you came to my house when I first got out. Walmart was right outside of the fucking townhomes. Guess what I'm doing as soon as she walk out the door? What you doing, baby? I'm going to the store. I just told you.
You wouldn't go with her? You didn't go with her?
I was on house arrest.
Oh.
I'm like, what you doing, baby? She like, baby, I'm going to the, at first it was cute. Oh, baby, you already know where I'm going. I'm going to the store right here outside of the houses, right? After about that second week, it's like, nigga, You're not in jail no more. It's other things to do around the house than just call my damn phone. I'm gonna tell you when it made me not want to do it no more. Whenever I left the house, she'll call my phone, and she wasn't even like that. She'll call my phone, and be like, "What you doing?" I'll be like, "Damn, I'm trying to listen to some music on the way to report." She like, "It don't feel good when you blowing my shit up as soon as I leave the house. Do it." I'm like, "Hell the fuck no, fuck this." I'm blowing your phone up when you leave the house. You know what I'm saying? A woman don't want to feel crowded, you know.
And that's what they do. They crowd you. They really do. And then on the other side, I felt kind of, bad. I said, damn, he been in there that long. I guess, yada, 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 yada. But then it came to a point in time where, you ain't called me. You been home this time. I know you saw me calling. I might be in a class, in a meeting or something like that. I can't answer my phone.
Damn,
it's
yes.
an
How
argument.
long was you with this guy? How long was you with him, yes?
The last one?
Oh, so you had two of them that was in the
I had two of them, yeah. I
Damn,
tried it
so
twice.
So let's start with the first one. Tell me about how long was you with the first one? Did you know him before you went in?
I knew of him from the neighborhood. We didn't really, conversate or talk or anything, but I knew who he was from the neighborhood. So
how long did you do your bid with him? The first
5.5 years to get dumped.
I'm sorry.
Yasmin say to get dumped.
Yeah. I waited 5.5 years to get dumped and him marry somebody else.
Man,
so laughing ass. I'm gonna let you laugh because you make it good. But anyway, it happened like that. But look, I didn't look for him. I was at somebody's house and he heard my voice over the phone and wanted to know who I was. That's how we started talking.
So you held him down for 5 years. That's the nigga you bought that dually.
Yep. And got a whole new house.
So how long was y'all together when he got
a whole new house?
Yeah, I was renting the house at the time in the hood, and he said he really didn't want to come to the hood. He wanted to get out of that environment, yada, 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 yada. So I went looking for a house, and he helped me pick out the house. So I ended up buying the house that I'm in now. Yep.
What type of idiot ass nigga left all this shit? Me.
I don't know. I don't know if he was plotting to do his own thing because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have mine. I'm gonna have this." But at the same time, now that I look back at it, I think he was really trying to just stack money or get what he could out of me so he can go ahead and do what he wanted to do, move out in the country or somewhere. I don't know.
So how long was y'all together when he got out before y'all broke up?
Almost a year.
That's
almost.
why I be saying when them women getting out here talking about, you don't tell no success stories. Mine been home 8 months and he's doing everything he said he was gonna do. Bitch, it ain't been long enough.
Oh yeah, when he said it was okay the first maybe couple of months. Then all of a sudden he'll stay out late and come home, early in the morning, and then stop coming home. Talking about I just need to get some pressure off my head. I got me a hotel room and I stayed. And I'm like, what?
Nigga, you ain't getting no hotel room. You got you some legs to lay between.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
A few of
check this out. Hey,
about 5 pairs.
Yes, I got out October 5th, 2012 on a Friday. January, February, March, April. May, I was in my own apartment with me and my kinfolk. 2 months later, I was back at home. Few months later, I was gone again. I'm telling you, when niggas get out of jail, niggas ass be fucked up in the head. You know what I mean? Y'all better listen to me, man. I'm telling y'all, it's fucked up out here. The nigga gonna get out and turn your ass all around in a circle and ring you out.
And they will do that.
My homegirl definitely believes that because her husband now has been home for about, I think she said 6 years.
Out of there.
She's thoroughly convinced that he's rehabilitated, I guess. I don't know, but if you still have to use an alias, like if you have to use an alias because you're afraid to use your real name, then
what you mean an alias? What you mean an alias?
Yeah, he's a sex offender, so he uses an alias. They got married under his alias.
Can he do
What?
that?
What?
I didn't know
So
you
you're
couldn't
not legally married.
name.
No, because he's still married to someone else.
Oh my fucking god! What did he do? What did he hit up with?
They did some kind of. It was beautiful though. It was beautiful. It was like an actual
Hold
real
up.
wedding.
Do they stay in Utah where polygamy is not against the law?
You can't be married under an alias name. That's not legal, is it?
I don't know what they did. I never seen a marriage license. I asked her if it was real. She said yes, it is. Then when I found out he was using an alias, I'm like, oh shit, then that's all fake right there. What we went to, that ceremony is not real.
Oh wow.
$10,000 wedding, huh? $10,000 wedding.
Wow.
She spent big bills. And I know it was her because it definitely is not him spending all that. The dress she had, it was of course a classic Vera Wang. She paid at least 15 grand for the dress. And the place that they had it in was like this beautiful wedding reception hall. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. So I know she paid for all of that because she's the one with the money. I know my friend. She's the one with the money. He doesn't have shit.
That's the wedding she dreamed of her whole life.
Yes, it is. That's the wedding she's always wanted.
Is she a nice looking lady?
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. She's beautiful. She could have been with anybody she wanted. And she's hooked on those muscles and to me, he looks like freaking the Incredible Hulk. So he's not attractive to me, but
he hooked on some muscles.
It has to be everything about him. It has to be his look. And he's a nice person. Like he's really cool or whatever.
You ugly in a motherfucker when you out here messing with little kids. Sexy ass nigga.
He looked like I said, he looks like the Incredible Hulk to me. But to her, he's what she wants. Like that's her dream man. So
did you go over our house still?
Yeah, I've been to her house.
You ever see him?
Yeah, he lives there.
What you think about him?
I think he's a cool guy. Before I found out his level 3 status, he was cool. Like he was cool. I didn't see anything aggressive about him. No, when you hear somebody's an offender, you look for things. So I didn't know any of that when we met him. I just found out all of this stuff this year. So he's been around, he's been around us for a few years. Well, during 2020, we didn't see much of each other. But after that, once they said they were getting married, we started hanging around him a little bit more because we wanted to see who he was. We knew that he came out of prison. We just didn't know what for. I didn't really want to ask. So now since I know, I'm like, oh my God.
And they've been together for 6 years?
No, they've been together longer than that. She was with him in prison. They were dating.
Oh, and they got married when he got out.
Yeah.
So how long was he in prison while she was with him?
While she was with him in a relationship, I account for about 7 years. I would say she was about between 6 to 7 years already.
Hey, somebody said they got a video saying, "Dear God, if he can't hold on. Say, dear God, if he can't be with me, let him be with you."
And you know what? That's funny to say because I pray to God every day. I said, Lord, if this man is not for me, let it not be.
Mm-hmm.
No, let him be.
And then a lot of red flags will come or we'll break up and I stop talking, but he'll call me back and yada yada that. And it's just like I didn't know what to do.
One woman's trash is another woman's treasure.
Yeah, good for her.
Right. I just, I just sit on the sidelines and I'm trying to be as supportive. I've actually given her your TikTok channel. So that's why I had to come in under a different account on StreamYard, because she knows my other account. So I don't want her to think, I mean, and even if she does, if she's here, I don't see, she could be in the bushes. So, but I needed to say something because I knew she has reservations.
Hey,
She's not going to say anything at all. She's too deep. She's in too deep now.
Michelle said, do you know what I can do with 15K? Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, Michelle. 15K ain't shit. It ain't.
No, 15K definitely ain't shit. But to spend it on a dress.
Let me tell you something. By the time I go grocery shopping and pay bills, look, that 15,000 hit my hands. 2,000 on groceries. We just get that clear right now. Just get that clear. Your kids always need new fucking panties for some reason. Little girls just run through drawers and socks like the shit can't even fathom how many they run through. Oh.
Wait till the bras come in.
Yeah,
hey,
those little boys with all them doodle stains in them now. Come on.
Shit. Hey, that ain't even the end of it. And then you got your rent, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the light bill. And then you got all these kids, so that motherfucker about $400-500. Then you got that water bill. Women washing clothes every fucking day. That bitch about $400-500. You understand me?
Some people pay trash. Some people pay for their trash too.
No. We ain't even got to the end of it. Then you got fucking insurance.
HOA fees.
Yep. Car notes. This shit don't stop. You gotta pull that shit in again. Man, come on, man. I'll be telling motherfuckers, man, that shit.
And to do all of that, now you got to do that on your own personal side of things. On top of that, you spending car fare, whether you have a car or not, to go on the visits.
You got to pay somebody. You got to pay somebody to take you up. In your case,
right?
I think I feel more bad for you because you really showed him like that you cared about him as far as like, I ain't even got a car, nigga, and I'm gonna take a bus to come see you. Most women,
period.
Like, fuck how much she loved him, she would have been like, nigga, I ain't riding no fucking bus, nigga, down there.
Damn right, that'd have been me. I ain't riding no motherfucking bus.
And I moved around with him. Where he went, I went. The farther away they put him, the further upstate he went, the further I went. I was 100% down.
You moved with him?
No, I didn't move. I just traveled. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't make no excuses. Like, oh, this is too far. Or I was like, okay, babe, whatever it is, I'm down with you. I'm there. Because I said I was going to do it.
Your friend got to be on some. I told y'all I'm turning to the new Kevin Samuels. Your friend must be on crack or something.
I don't know what's going on. I never seen. And she saw what I went through. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think she's infatuated. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think she's obsessed with the fact that he was in jail for a long time. He did not have any sexual experiences with women. So she felt like she was his first coming out. She was down for him the longest. And she deserves him. That's the way she feels. I'm not saying that's what she said to me. But that's the way I see it. I feel like she's like, look, he's mine because I paid for this. I paid for this dick.
Do she got kids?
Yeah, she has older children, not by him though.
Random?
I don't see them that often around. One of them is in college, so he's gone down south. But I don't really see them engaging too much. Like if there's like a birthday party, some big events, then you'll see the kids. But other than that, not really. She talks to them a lot on the phone and FaceTime and stuff. Yeah, but she's way into this, deeply into this man. She's tricking a lot. They going on a lot of trips. She's spending a lot of money.
So you said that she felt like she was gonna be his first. So he was a virgin when he went in?
No, I'm just saying he was in jail for a long time. So
So
in
he was
her
a
mind, she
man.
feels like, you know, he's not these street Nick. He's not a street dude anymore. He's not, you know what I
Oh
mean?
hell no.
That's how
He going
she
to feel
feels.
everything.
He's clean. He's clean enough for her. You know, he's fresh out. You know what I mean, right, J. King? You know what I mean.
It's gonna be a hassle, man. He put that voodoo on her ass. He hit her ass with
Yeah,
that. He hit her
he
ass
sure
with
did.
that
He
in the
put
booty.
that booga wooga wooga on her.
Nah, he put that 8-inch on her with the finger in the booty. He real tough. He had that ass like that.
He called her at the right time.
You hear what that nigga said? That lady said he was talking to her in her ear. He said he was tell me when you gonna come. He was fucking her mind. He ejaculated in her brain.
Oh
Lord.
She is gone. Ain't no turning around. You hear me?
Yeah, she's all the way in for real.
She gone. Her mind is fucked up, and I feel sorry for her, man. I feel like
So how long have they been together since he been out?
Huh?
How long have they been together since he been out?
About 6 years. No, yeah, about 6 years. And they just got married last year.
So have she came to you with saying that he's been cheating or he's been staying out late or anything like that?
No, he is and probably because of his status, he's a Boy Scout. He's a Boy Scout. He's not trying to, I think because he understands my friend, I think he's not trying to overstep his boundaries. But he's a Boy Scout. He goes to work and he comes straight home. Yeah, he's trying to be a good boy.
Is he on paper?
Yeah.
He's on paper.
Yeah. I mean, well, as far as some, you know, as far as resources, like house, things like that, you mean?
No, is he on parole?
Oh no, his is done.
Oh, okay. Well, they might be all right.
Yeah, I hope so, but I understand why she hid this level from us, this level status. I understand why she hid it from us. She didn't want us to know that. I'm pretty sure she already knew that. She definitely knew.
How old is he?
I think he's in his 50s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Old ass nigga.
Yeah, she's 47. I think he's in his 50s.
So that's about the right. So where are y'all from?
Huh?
Where are y'all from?
Oh, well, I'm actually from upstate New York. She's from Pennsylvania.
That's close, right?
Yeah. But I knew her since we went to college together, our freshman year. So that's how I met her. You know, we've known each other for a long time. And she's a good soul. I just don't want her to get played. I hope her relationship works out. But every time I think about her relationship, I think about Nicki Minaj and her husband, and it freaks me out. But she don't have that Nicki Minaj money to hold this man. I mean, she can hold him on for a little while, but what if she gets tired of doing what she's doing? Then what? You know?
His old ass better sit down somewhere.
You know, what if she loses her job behind his status? That's the kind of stuff I think about.
Oh, that's
like
true.
Her entire livelihood could be jeopardized because she decided to get in the mix with this man. And everything that's falling on him could trickle down to her because she wants to pretend she wants to be fake married to him, you know? Yeah. I don't know what the situation is but she clearly told me a couple of months ago that he was still married. She said it. And I was like, oh my God. So what did we just do here? Like, what did you just have? You know, what was that? You having a fake ceremony? You being fake with the family?
Was this her first marriage?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say about that one. Ooh, I don't know what to say.
Ain't that too say? Let it play out.
Yeah, because I look at it like this: if she had $15,000 to spend on a goddamn dress, Why couldn't she got this nigga divorced?
I don't know. I want to know why all of those years or however long he was married, why didn't he get the divorce in there? Like while they were together, why didn't he get that started? Because they were dating while he was still in there.
That fuck nigga going to jail.
That's
For
crazy.
her sake, I hope not. I don't think she could do another bid with him. It might be over.
It's your problem to feel sorry. You did what you can do. Fuck that nigga. That nigga fucking kids.
Yeah, for him to be level 3 like that, oh no. That mean it was violent.
Oh, level 3 is violent?
Yeah. That's like high level violent or a risk that he'll reoffend, in other words. He's like the highest risk to reoffend and maybe violently. And two, they can't travel anywhere without that being on your passport now. They stamp that. They stamp your level status on your passport.
So do they travel?
Yeah, they travel. They traveled the minute he got released.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, he got it good. He ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. He said, "No, ma'am. You fuck with me. You stuck with me." Because she's spoiling him rotten.
That's why.
He worked though, right?
Yeah, he worked. He worked, but he damn sure don't have her bank account.
What she do?
She's an administrator at a hospital.
She a what?
Administrator at a hospital.
She getting that money.
She's on the board. Like she's had her stability for years. She put her landline. She didn't even have a home phone. She turned her phone on just to speak to him. She just cut the phone off like a couple of months ago because he's home now. She really feels like she doesn't need it. She went through a lot. You know, she has a car, so she was able to get around a lot better than I was. And maybe that's why their relationship lasted. I don't know. But I just did not have the energy. I was just exhausted all the time. And for me, overall, it was the emotional burden. It was taking an emotional toll that it was just too much. Before I had a nervous breakdown, it's like, I have to get out of this. I have a child to raise. He's not here to help raise this child. I have to think about us. And that's why,
right.
That was my ultimate breaking point. Like, you're mad because of some kind of honor code among jailbirds. You have an honor code that doesn't have anything to do with these streets, but you putting it on me as if I'm supposed to comply because you're in there. I don't have to comply to any of those, whatever you got going on. I want you to be respected. Yes, I don't want you to have to fight and go in the shoot. Like, I don't want none of that shit to happen to you. But at the same time, you have to respect the fact that I'm not in here. I'm not in here. So give me some space and give me some latitude. But I never got that. It was just always this. Everything was an argument. And I tried to understand, but it got to the point where it's like, I'm the free one here. Let me go be free.
I ain't asked you, but is he still locked up? And how much time is he still locked up?
He's been out. He's been out for probably about 11 years.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this has been a story, ongoing story for me for about 28, 29 years.
So when he got out, so you said you ghosted him, right? So
I ghosted him while he was in there.
I know that. So when he got out, did y'all try to pursue anything or not?
No. He actually did not contact me until after he got off parole.
How long
by that time, our daughter was 19.
Damn. So hold up. So when he got out, how much parole did he have?
I think it was 2 years, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, he didn't contact me at all. I didn't hear from him. He was upset, pissed off. The only contact I had was contact through his family. So when they wanted to, see my daughter, they would ask for her, and that's how he saw them or saw her for the 2 years he was on parole. And
So let me
then,
ask you this.
mhm.
So obviously he was in there throughout all of your child years. So when he got out, did they make him pay child support, back child support?
No, she was already, well, I mean, she was already almost 18. So it kind of didn't make any sense to pursue it like that. I just really wanted him to get on with his life. So I didn't receive any documents or anything like that. So I just let it be.
Yeah,
Mm.
makes sense.
Yeah, it was just, I was like, you know what? You got your own damage to deal with. You got a whole new world to deal with right now, So I just let him live his life.
So what about you? Did you move on?
I mean, yeah, I was in a couple of relationships, but I like my freedom too much. I do. I was more concerned about being stable, So I wasn't really trying to pursue too much. But yeah, I was in a couple of relationships.
You good? Cause that emotional roller coaster I had, I don't know if I can deal no more. That was too much.
I was with him since I was a teenager.
They said that
So he was all I knew,
They said
He was all I knew.
contest the divorce.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Did he contest the divorce?
Yes. Yes, he did.
My bad.
That was a battle.
So weird.
So hold up. So what did he contest it for?
He tried to say that I abandoned him. I didn't give a chance for the relationship to. I didn't give long enough like for reconciliation. I didn't want to counsel with him. I really didn't. He wanted to do counseling, and he put all of that in his stipulation, in his rebuttal, and I was just like, I don't want to do any of that. I don't think we need any counseling. I think what's done it's like this is it. This is it.
So how long did it take for the divorce to go through since he contested?
I could probably say about a year and a half, maybe 2.
Well, he was focused, man.
Yeah, I received a response back almost immediately. Like within a 2 months, he was responding back. I thought that he would just default the judgment, and just be like, you know what, let me just sign this. No, that's not what happened. What I think he was trying to do is trying to have an investigation on me to see if I was cheating on him, to see what my silence was. Like, why did I ghost him? Because of course I ghosted him for another man, is what he believes, probably till this day, that there was a man out there that I wanted to get with. So I dumped him.
He put an investigation on you.
Locked up in prison. That's crazy.
That's how it goes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's too funny. That's funny.
He was trying to investigate. And you know what's funny? He was doing this before he even got locked up. So me ignoring red flags, I should have already known that the same thing he was doing before, all it's going to do is get worse in there. But you're not thinking about that when you're in love with somebody and you're trying to make it work. You ignore those things.
And you take it. You're right.
Yeah.
You take it.
And then he's in there. So it makes it worse. Like, you don't want to say anything. You're walking on eggshells. You're trying to hold and you're repressing your feelings and your emotions because you don't want to upset them and have them going in the shoe because they're mad at you. So I thought about all of that too.
I ain't think about that.
I used to think about that all the time. I don't want to make him mad. I just want to keep him happy and upbeat, so he won't get pissed off and want to go in there and fight somebody and then get thrown, That's all that was going on in my mind. So I would try to keep it as light and fun and happy as possible.
Aaron say, can they contest the divorce when they are locked up?
Yes. Yes, they can.
Hey, say, cuz
He put because I so-called ghosted him, he put in the response that I abandoned him.
Well, listen to this, Miss X. Listen to this. I went in so far. The one that I was with the first time, I got the divorce form.
Right, that's what I was like. I just really
got the divorce for him because I thought we were going to get married when he got out, but he ended up marrying somebody else.
You took okay.
I paid for the divorce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I say emotional, it was an emotional thing for me.
Hey, cuz let me ask you this, cuz so when a woman pissed a man out, bro, was visitation the most fights? After visitation, was that the most fights down there? Or was it a lot of fights after visitation down
there?
You said what?
That's a good question.
Was like after visitation, because she said she didn't want him to get into no fight or fight somebody because they done had an argument and stuff, and most of the time dudes here gonna have arguments with their women down there. So after visitation, was it a lot of fights?
Hell nah. Niggas be in love land. Niggas go lay down in their bunk and get to think about their bitch. Be like, damn.
Yeah, that's what he would tell me too. That's why I used to always try to keep it calm,
Bunk up for a couple of days. You hear me? Nigga might go. Them sheets might be brown as fuck by the time you get back up.
Ew.
Nigga done sweated and jacked off and some more shit. Think about baby walking out, ass bouncing and shit when she left about that motherfucking visitation house. See, niggas, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You hear me? Nigga done went back to his cell. Goddamn me, grabbed that grease. Nigga, that vision. Boy, one thing about an inmate, boy, you got a vision. You hear me? A nigga. Boy, nigga, remember them cheeks bouncing like basketballs walking out the visitation hall. Nigga, like soon as they go to child, I'm getting me one off. You hear me? Quick, fast. You hear me?
Thank God I didn't send any pictures or anything like that. Thank God, because I almost did that too. Almost.
So you ain't never sent him no pictures?
No, not those type of pictures.
Was they allowed? Cause of
they done changed it now.
Shit, they know these dudes got cell phones and stuff, so I'm pretty sure anything slides at this point.
50 years for getting caught with them phones. Fuck them niggas. Niggas sitting up.
They don't get 50 years. They don't do that no more. They just take the phone and resell them, I guess. They don't get no time like they used to. It's rampant.
I had a partner who been locked up about 5-6 years. He making a Snapchat every other day in the penitentiary. No cap. He doing Snap every other day.
Yep. They rent them out. They use them. Yep.
What he did have, he showed a Snapchat of him having all the girls like on top of his cell taped up.
Oh, I want to tell y'all something else that I remember. This was right after we got married. So at this time, I'm trying to remember. I was definitely in between jobs. So I was not working for a couple of months. And he was asking for stuff as usual. He asked for a pair of Tims. And the ones he wanted were extremely expensive. Okay. They were almost $200. So I was like, at that time, they were $200. So I was like, well, look, I can get them when I can get them. You know, that's the best thing I could tell you. I get him when I can get him. So he was like, okay, well, you don't want me asking anybody else, right? Another red flag. That was a big one that I threw away. So I said, excuse me? And he was like, well, I'm saying you don't want me to ask anybody else, right? He didn't say, I might have to ask my sister, my mother, my father, my friend. He said somebody else. So I was like, oh.
He insinuated like he was talking about another woman.
Right. So basically what he was saying to me, y'all, was what you won't do, another woman will.
What?
That's basically what he was saying.
Idiot ass
Absolutely.
nigga. Bob, bitch ass nigga, you the one locked up jacking the skin off your dick.
Ooh, period.
Yep. Damn right.
Nigga got every nigga who been locked up done jacked his dick so much where that motherfucker got raw spots in it. Nigga had to slow up. Nigga had to tell himself, man, fuck that. I'm done with this shit for about a week. Nigga gotta heal up. You hear me? Nigga done hit that bitch so much and you gonna try to talk shit to your woman. Nigga, you the one in there. You the one in there, goddamn me, popping that motherfucker. Nigga done jacked.
Why wouldn't a nigga got a female who down with him in there even trip about anything?
Cause I don't know, cuz. I'm glad I didn't do all my time. Like around my last couple of years, yeah, but I'm glad I didn't do my entire time in a relationship. I'm glad. Because I seen niggas in that hoe, niggas be so stressed out. I seen a nigga cry on New Year's. I seen a big ass, grown ass man cry on New Year's.
For what?
He wanted to go home. He had just got a bitch ass nigga. Man, I was like, damn, this was my first time ever being incarcerated. I got sentenced to 10 years. And I was a lot more stronger than 70% of them niggas that was down there because I've always had a strong mind. So it was just, to me, it was like, okay, Jay, it's only 10 years, you going home one day. But New Year's rolls around, niggas be in they bunk crying. You have to play it off. It's all good, cuz. We're gonna be all right, my nigga. This shit temporary. In your mind, you
one time you say you bitch ass nigga.
You bitch ass nigga. And the next day you want to start a fight. Nah, nigga, go cry, nigga, in your bunk, nigga, like you was doing.
That's crazy.
I seen a nigga jump off the phone. I seen a nigga get out that phone and go sit in his bunk and cry real tears. Like, I done cried silently in my mind, like, damn, man. Like, Jay, you can't never put yourself back in here no more. In my mind, like, damn. But I done seen niggas just literally go shut themselves off to the rest of the unit. Can't say the world because he already shut off. But the rest of the unit, nigga don't go to child. Nigga stop eating for a few days. I seen a nigga in that hoe talking about how he fucked up because he think his bitch fucking another nigga. He gonna kill a nigga when he gonna blow that old brains out when I get out this bitch. Like, for real? We seen a nigga down there, bitch. If you want another nigga, bye. Enjoy it. Because I promise you, when you realize that the nigga just used you as a piece of meat, you done. Your dumb ass gonna be gone. You understand me? We seen a nigga in there. It's another nigga that followed me too. He was on the same unit with us. He told us he was gonna kill his bitch when he got out. And they let that nigga out. And 13, 14 months later, he was back on the same unit. Killed that bitch.
Damn.
Nigga killed that bitch. That bitch sent that nigga some pictures of her and another nigga and all type of shit. Like, she was sick of that nigga shit.
Wow.
Luckily, we was asking everybody, what the fuck that nigga back up? I see him walking in because, when you go to a unit, that's your ID unit. If you stay out over 5 years, you go to a different unit. That's how it used to be. But when you come back, they try to make a mockery out of you. Like, they send you, that's your ID unit. They try to send you back over there so people can see you. And he wasn't even out damn near a year and a half. That nigga was back over there. He walking through the yard. I'm like, what's up, cuz? Like, what's up to my old guy? Like, man, what the fuck that nigga doing back over here? I'm like, bro, that nigga killed his girlfriend, bro. He got him 30 years. I'm like, what? Killed the bitch because she cheated on when he was locked up. I said, boy, niggas don't give a fuck. And guess what? Dumbass nigga. It's another female out here fucking another nigga. Yo, dumbass. You done got out and murdered the bitch. Niggas will kill you behind some pussy. I'm not killing no nigga behind no pussy. Boy, what? Unless I walk in my house and y'all fucking in the bed, I can murder both of y'all ass and get away with it. Passion of crime. Make sure.
I'm not going front, y'all. I felt that heat kind of a little bit. I felt that heat coming up out of that prison, like, cause I knew, like, when I tell y'all I ghosted him, I literally ghosted him completely. You know, I was not trying to write him. I was not trying to see him. My child was still going up there to see him with the family, but it wasn't me going. And we were still married at that time, you know. And then I finally made the decision because I realized that he wasn't going to go ahead and get it, that I went ahead and filed anyway. I'm out, you know, I might as well go do it. But I felt as if, like, when he came home, like, he was going to have that energy towards me, like, oh yeah, bitch, this is what you do, you know, you ghost me in jail. And then the first thing, like I said, the first thing they're going to think is that you left them for another nigga. You know, like, cause that's the first thing they think, you know, like, oh, yeah, you must have been fucking with somebody else. You planned this the whole time. You never was going to stay with me. You've been cheating the whole time. He never expressed that to me, but I know that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, and that's dangerous.
Cause sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one who up the score with them.
Cause they will put their hands on you.
She talking about they will put their hands on you.
They will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they tried to do that to you? Yeah.
To me, oh yeah.
Yeah, turn it up.
Yeah.
They gonna
Oh yeah. And that last nigga, he made a statement to me that really just shocked me. He said, I said something. He said, I'll slap the shit out of you. I was like, what? I was like, what? Oh, I'm just playing. I said, no, you wasn't.
He ain't playing with your ass. He gonna come get you, your ass. When he get out, he gonna come find your ass.
That nigga ain't never getting out. I got something for him. I got 5 pits out there for his ass.
So,
you got something for him?
I got 5 pit bulls out there for his ass.
What about that pistol? See, I was a counselor for 2 years in NYS. And the stories I can tell about these women and the COs, I had women calling me to find out if they mate was getting visits from other women. These women get CRA. Facts. These women get crazy.
What does it matter? He locked up. Let him do what he gonna do inside them walls. I swear to God,
they need to give women the same respect. Let that woman's gonna do. She's gonna do what she needs to do. She's free. You know, let her live her life.
Yep, exactly. And stop wondering every 5 seconds what you doing, where you been, why you answer the phone. Let me go. Let me see where you going. I was like, damn. And then sometimes they talk to you like they your daddy or something.
It's true.
They do. They do. Oh, what you want to tell me? Don't wear this. What you got that on for? That's too short. You showing your ass. I'm like, what?
My ex was trying to get me to come up there as sexy as it would be permitted. He didn't want me to cross any boundaries to where he couldn't get the visit, but he was like, yeah, try to come up there with a little something. I just be like, oh, okay, you want us to get denied our visit? Like, no, but I'm saying just, a little something. I was like, oh my goodness. Trying to figure out outfits to look sexy enough not to get kicked out the place. It's too much.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Some of them go as far as trying to want to have sex up on visitation.
Oh, yeah, that too. But,
how the fuck they be trying to do this?
You teach me that. How the fuck you gonna do that? Tell me.
It's possible. I've never done. I don't know, but it's possible. I've seen women come out the bathroom you know, with their husbands or their dudes. So
Oh hell no! I ain't never been in no place where you can go to the bathroom behind. They make you go out
yeah,
the whole visitation unit. I never seen that.
That's a
a
fact.
couple of places. One like he would go in, and then she would go behind him, or vice versa. But I think a lot of those cases were because they had some kind of hookup with the CO, maybe or something. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I've seen that.
I'm gonna get me some this week. I'm gonna get me some this visitation. I said, nigga, please sit your ass down.
Mhm.
Come get some of what?
Yeah, but how would they do that? They let y'all sit on the same. But how would he think he gonna get some?
It can't happen. It cannot happen. Well, not where I was.
I ain't never seen a nigga be able to go take his girl to the bathroom.
Because the
Mhm.
bathrooms are outside the visitation room. Most of the places.
Well,
You can't, the visitors cannot use the bathroom where the inmates use the bathroom at. They have to
there
go
was
outside the locked
right,
doors
right. So
and
that
get
means
searched to come back in.
that they were going in the inmates' bathroom because
Right,
the visitors' bathroom is on the outside.
right. And everybody could see who walking in and out of that bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So, let alone the cameras. What the hell? They just be
Yep.
fantasizing.
No,
What?
I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't trying to get away. It's bad enough you already in there. Let's not make shit worse. You know. Now it's time to follow the rules. Shit.
It's
I was
crazy.
not trying to get caught up in none of that. That's too much.
That's embarrassing.
It is. People will. I've seen entire. I mean, it might as well be a whole session happening. I've seen people right in the visiting chair just trying their best. It's it's a
Mm.
mess. Just trying their best. Just hands all down the pants. Just all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it
That
is
shit,
what it is.
that shit wasn't going down when I was in there.
Oh, it goes down now.
They be like, baby, put your pants on.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm gonna get on off here because I got something to do in the morning. It was good talking to you
Yeah.
guys.
Nah,
Yes, definitely. I was about to say the same thing. I have to clock in. I work 12 to 8 tonight.
I'm finna get my ass some Z.
All right. Have a good
Salute.
night.
But thank y'all so much. I
Thank
appreciate your
you.
time today. And I'm a
I
subby now,
enjoyed your
J King.
story.
So
I
yes, thank
enjoyed your
you.
study. All right.
Thank you. Same here. Hope to speak to y'all again.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Yeah.
You too.